welcome back to the Jecron channel. A quick Q&A video because it's been requested a couple of times now and we enjoyed doing the last one, so thought why not, we'll give it another run. Joining me is the Warden himself, Captain Costello.
Evening all.
How you doing, James? You okay?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. Some good questions, yeah?
Yeah, we've got some crackers today, in all fairness. Just want to give a quick shout out first to Spawn Point Collectibles. We are sponsored by them. Fantastic little hobby shop in Barry and the best place to play Warhammer in the world.
Indeed. Number one.
What's question one?
Question one is from Ben with, what is the Necron unit that needs a buff the most?
Well, it's going to have to be the Humble Warrior. Warriors in 10th edition, they're shit. They're not good. They're not good at all.
Not their 9th.
9th edition, I used to run at least 3 blobs of 20 of them. All with 12-inch, strength 5, -2, 1 damage guns. They delete Marines.
The nerf to their guns is terrible.
Yeah, they're
irrelevant.
They're there to just hold up stuff now, and Wraiths are better at that.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually the same price for a blob of 20 warriors as it is for 6 Wraiths.
Wow, yeah, there's no comparison there.
Yeah, no, not at all.
In 9th, there used to be the thing that, not I was scared of, but it was the most annoying because you just can't get rid of them.
You have to just try and shoot through them.
And now, yeah.
They're not what they were at all, no. Because the reanimation for warriors worked fantastically back in 9th. Roll a 5 up and you could re-roll ones. What do you think? How have you seen what other Necrons have got at the moment? Anything they could do with the buff?
Well, you said them Lich Guard were very good, you know.
Yeah, people rate Lich Guard, but I'm not a fan. I'm really not. Put 10 Lich Guard into 5 Terminators a couple of days ago and they killed 3. They're not sturdy enough to be considered the elite Necrons. I feel like they need at least T6. And I think the 4 of Invul should come without the shield. I think you should come with the War Scythe. And they should naturally have a 4 of Invul.
Like Terminators.
Yeah, they're basically, they're supposed to be Necron Terminators.
Yeah.
What's question 2?
Question 2 is from Greg, the man himself.
Greg.
What army do you hate facing the most, and vice versa?
So, hate facing and love facing. Absolutely loathe Eldar, as you all know clearly. Hate playing against them. Hate the lore, hate them, the characters, everything. Shit. Although,
nice model.
It's a really nice model, I will say that. My favourite army to play against, I've got to say Orcs. I absolutely love gunning down blobs and blobs of boys.
It's always a fun match, isn't it?
Always.
Right.
What about you? What's your least favourite to fight?
To fight against? Not a specific army, but anything that's gunline related. It just tries to stay away in a corner. That does my head in. Anyone that sits in a corner. I think that's just a boring...
It is, in all fairness. Castling is just boring.
But
what do you like fighting?
Other melee armies.
Yeah.
When someone wants to come and fight me, I'm just happy.
Yeah. We'll have an Custodes game soon.
Yeah. That'll be fun. It was good, the other one, the 3,000 point one.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, that's
It was a good laugh, though. Really good game.
Yeah, that's...
What is number 3?
Number 3. Ugh, don't like this question.
Oh, here we go.
It's from Dan.
I know already.
Does pineapple go on pizza?
Yep.
Absolutely not.
I will die on this hill.
It's horrible.
Pepperoni and pineapple pizza, sweet and salty. It's like the best pizza
I
ever.
get the sweet and salty, but hot fruit. I don't like hot fruit.
We're going to agree to disagree on that one.
I do not do pineapple on pizza. No way. No way. Each their own, innit?
Exactly, yeah. If you like pineapple
on pizza, crack on. I don't have to have any of it, that's fine.
What's number 4?
Number 4 is from Brandon. What's your favourite piece of Necron lore?
Oh, okay, yeah. I gotta give it up to Temmet on this one. My Necron players should know about Temmet. So long story short, Temmet, he was an amazing general back even before the War in Heaven.
Oh, wow.
And the Silent King was like so impressed with him, he gave him a century of monoliths. So 100 monoliths. And they were like, they're yours.
Very cool. A monolith army.
Went to sleep, long sleep. But before they did, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but there's a type of like infection that the Necrons can get. Start losing their mind, losing their memories. It's basically dementia for Necrons. And just before the Great Sleep, he was starting to like get it.
Get it, yeah.
So he wakes up 65 million years later, and he can't remember what he put them on. He was so paranoid about like people stealing them from him, he hid them in a dimensional like crypt, and now he can't remember.
That's something you want to come across.
And there's a massive story to it. I won't say what, because spoilers if you haven't read them. The Twice Dead King series, S tier Black Library books. Go with General Dennett. That's probably my favourite piece of Necron lore.
Joining of Silent King and Dante is the only bit I know.
Yeah.
So, question 5. Matt. Do you agree or disagree all units and factions should have hammers as their melee weapon?
Hammer! Every faction within the game should have a hammer. Necrons haven't got any hammers. I want hammers for Necrons. I want phase hammers or something.
Because you're in the future, 40,000 years from now, lasers and teleporting. I'll use a hammer.
Always need a hammer, no matter what the tech. We've got floating monoliths and translocating overlords, but we still need a hammer.
Phase blades that can cut through time itself.
Between
I need
the
a hammer.
atoms. Yes, hammers for everything.
I do love thunder hammers on Blood Angel Terminators. My Blood Angels are all loaded up with hammers, so I can get on board with that. Yeah. Number 6.
Number 6.
Have you heard about the word?
Oh, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what?
Brian, don't! Oh, well, bad.
Okay, number 7, we have, what other factions have you considered playing?
Well, I obviously play Necrons. I do play Orcs as well.
In October.
In October, yeah. I literally haven't had a game with them since, I don't think. No, I did have one game. I do also have a secret project coming for 11th edition.
The secret one I know about.
The secret one you know about, yeah, but they don't know about it. So, when 11th edition rolls around, I will reveal my secret project that I'm working on.
That'll be a while.
Yeah.
Number 8, Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Does Annihilation Legion really deserve to be considered the worst? Which one's Annihilation Legion?
The choppy boys. It's not great. My wonderful score packs were whirling blades of death in 9th edition.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it's more the units are bad.
Yes.
To be honest.
The detachment rule is okay. Reroll charges. Comes in handy.
No,
Plus
zero
one if
seven.
they're below.
That was basically Blood Angel's 9th. Reroll charges.
Score packs feel flat. In 9th, they had if you run a squad of 6, you had 4 with Hyperphase Reap-Blade, no, Hyperphase Threshers,
and 2 with the...
and 2 with the Reap-Blades, and they did bits, because they were, I think, Strength 9, -3, 3 damage.
3 damage each,
In
and the other
melee?
ones are 2 damage.
Yeah, they ripped through anything, but now, they just feel so flat. I do barely play score packs anymore, because I just don't enjoy them, they don't feel as fun anymore. The detachment itself, I can't call it the worst. Obeisance Phalanx, I have to call that one the worst.
Which one's the one for all the light nobles and that? That's that one,
yeah.
is it?
So basically, you get to choose an Oath of Moment to wound target,
That's not too bad.
and nobles, overlords, and lich guards.
So when the leaders of units get it, basically.
No, the lich guard as well, and praetorians will all get reroll wounds against that one target. So it's based around nobles and leaders of the Necron race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Silent King doesn't have the noble keyword.
Wow, okay.
Imitek the Stormlord doesn't have the noble keyword. Trazyn the Infinite doesn't have the noble. So our named overlords and up don't work in the noble detachment.
Cheers, UW.
And it's got some great strats, and I love the reroll to wound thing. But
Yeah, that's great.
when you can't use it on the main leader of the race, or even the one that's trying to take his place, who are like as noble as you can get, and they don't have the keyword.
Yeah, that doesn't really make much sense.
I will not play that detachment until they get the keyword. Then I'll give it a go. Because that'll give me an excuse to run the Silent King, because I haven't done him all 10th edition.
No, I haven't seen it. I
So
haven't seen any list with him in, do you? Really?
you don't, because he's he's our only source of indirect. And it sucks. Obeisance is worst. Annihilation it's usable. It's okay.
Question 9. It's from Joe. Now that 10th has been out for a while, what are your thoughts on it, and what would you change?
So up until a few days ago, I would have said 10th was okay. 10th is okay. It's all right.
It's good, man.
They tried to run the simplified, not simple, and they kind of made it a bit more confusing
Yeah,
with certain rulings.
they always do. It's simple at the beginning, and then they just add shit all the way through.
Basically, yeah, until they figure it out at the end, and then they start a new edition,
Yeah.
and the whole thing starts all over again. One thing that does need massive tweaking is Battle Shock. It feels like it does nothing.
Yeah.
You need some more impact to it. And
I just think it's got too much problems in general, Battle Shock.
the idea of it.
Yeah. Units, soulless, necrons, they ain't gonna get scared.
Yeah, no.
Custodians are not gonna get scared.
No.
Grey Knights that deal with demons.
Even the
every
majority of
second
Space
of the day.
Marines,
Yeah.
they're not gonna get scared.
They're genetically engineered war machines. They're not gonna get
They're
scared.
bred for it,
So
so-
it's a mechanic. It doesn't work, so I'm like, they don't just take it out.
Yeah, because they won't admit they made a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But a thing I would change for 10 would be prices for different weapons. That needs to come back.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
I do
It's-
agree with you there.
Like if you, for that, for example, I don't even really know the stats on that, but if you nerf a unit because one of the weapons is great and you make it more expensive because that weapon can do whatever, fine. But then, I'll say for example, assault terminators.
Okay.
So you got your thunder hammers and your storm shields, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
Right, they need to be a few more points. You add the points, but then if you wanted to take the lightning claws, they're just way too expensive now.
Yes.
You can't make a points differential between the claws and the hammers.
Yeah,
It
you
just,
can't take a cheaper version of a unit.
It
which is
just
less
makes
effective.
no sense. Like, it's silly. Penalty for it being a simplified
Yes.
edition. Question number 10. This is from Ben. Who is your favourite Drakari player?
Chapter Master. Mateo's.
Oh, right, okay.
Chapter Master of the Red Scorpions. The second I get to Italy, because Mateo said he's going to take me over sometime, I'm going to get railed by him the entirety of the time I'm there. My family will be having a lovely holiday, and I'll be getting battered.
And then have a game of Warhammer, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Ben, it's not you. Question 11. Speak of the devil, Mateo.
Oh, there we go.
If you could bring back one rule / aspect from 9th edition, what would it be?
A few moments later.
Ironically, given that it actually hurts my army, I want the psychic phase back.
Oh, I love that.
The game feels too different without it. It feels like you skip a phase every game you play.
Yeah. Oh, Psychic Army's been wrecked because of that.
They've tried to do their best with psychic armies. I just don't think it's worked well.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Look at the Grey Knights have fallen from grace so much.
All they got now is movement.
Yeah,
Which is great to have, but
yeah, it's good, but if you can't shoot or fight when you get
can't
somewhere,
damage anything when there's
what's
not
the
really
point?
much point.
What about you? What would you bring back from 9th?
Now you say that, probably I do miss it. Because 9th edition, I ran Grey Knights, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I love that. I love that phase, and yeah.
Just had a little Vietnam flashback from a few games then.
Yeah.
Grey Knights.
Love Grey Knights. Like, so
Lore-wise, I think they're really cool. I love their I knew I'd forget the name of it, but like Terminus Decree,
oh right, yeah,
the last
yeah.
instruction from the Emperor. And
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be
Open
like,
that and it's
kill me or something.
a pack of Watsits.
Yeah.
Enjoy before you go.
Yeah.
Number 12, Liam.
Yeah.
What Necron model do you dislike the most, and is there a reason? And is there anything you would replace?
So, model I hate the most is the Triarch Stalker. It's so fucking stupid. Do you know the walker with the cockpit?
The front part of it bends, isn't it? Like
We're-
a praying mantis. the
Yeah.
front part.
We are a race of soulless robots. We got like canoptic wraiths, Athenian destroyers, these weird looking things, and then you build a walker and put a warrior in it.
One guy.
Why?
What I was saying on the journey down here, why would you run any other anti-tank than a Locust Heavy Destroyer?
Oh yeah.
6 flat damage, just absolutely laughs at a Triarch Stalker. They suck.
Yeah.
It's got a terrible data sheet, and the model itself, I hate it. Necron Warrior driving something
With legs.
with legs. What is the point?
For sure.
So I would replace that. No idea with what I'd replace it with, because if I'm totally honest, we don't need it.
No. Not at all.
It's not a model you need. If you want a big vehicle in the centre of the board, Monolith. If you want anti-tank, Doomsday Ark and Locust Heavy Destroyers. If you want a Walker, Seraptic Heavy Construct. It's expensive, but it actually does something.
All them Canoptic Doomstalkers.
Oh, the little centipede things.
No, the big.
Oh, the War of the Worlds guns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're great. I love those. Especially in Canoptic. Rerolling all hits on those.
That's even weirder. Strap a massive cannon to 4 legs. Like 20 foot high.
Yeah. Infinite tech in the galaxy. Give that gun legs.
Yeah. Number 13 is Miles. If you're in charge of writing the new detachment for Necrons, what would it be and why?
So I got really happy with this question because I just had deep visions of this detachment and I imagined GW would actually do it, and it was wonderful. Basically, Galleries of Solemnis, Trazin's detachment. His idea was you could pick up to 3 other factions from within the game and take 500 points of each of them.
Yeah.
And Trazin throws out his Pokeballs and summons 20 Catachans, Baneblade, friggin' Deathcopters, Morkanor, whatever. Imperial Knight. And be down to a points value, but you could have stratagems with Mind Scarabs taking over. Like, one I thought would be really cool was if you killed a character with Trazin, that character joins your roster.
Yeah.
So like the Mind Shackle Scarabs get in and then he's fighting for you.
It'd be cool if you had like, so then units you get to pick, you could have like 6 of them, but only use 2, so they don't know what you're gonna check out.
Oh yeah, so pick 6.
So he's got like a library of shit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh shit, what's gonna throw? What the fuck's from Imperial Knight?
Per 2, and you just go right.
So they're all the same. Say they'd all be like 500 points for you.
Yeah.
Stuff. And then they're like, oh shit, what's it gonna throw? What's it gonna fuck? There's an
almost like
Imperial
battle
Knight.
formation, the declaration. You say which ones you've picked, and then all game they're like, right, so what's coming out? What's coming out? Oh, that'd be so
otherwise,
cool.
people could just tailor it so easy.
Oh yeah, 100%. But no, it actually sounds really cool. I like that.
Question 14 is Richie. Who is your favourite human in the game?
I thought you were going to ask in real life.
I'm going to say you, Rich. Favourite human that plays the game.
My favourite human in the game is Bekwa Kinska. Yeah. She was a remembrancer during the heresy. Spent time with Fulgrim and the Empress Children, and was basically responsible for the Noise Marines. She did a operatic performance, which was
claim, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. You created. No one's gonna like me for this, but you created one of the coolest types of Space Marine in the entire game, lore setting, should I say? Through this operatic performance, which involved people just basically fucking each other and killing each other, and then fucking the dead ones, and then beating other dead ones with those dead ones, and Fulgrim sat watching, just like, yes, this pleases me.
I can get down with it.
And she caused that, like, and she's a human. She did all that, and she's a human.
Yeah.
She died mid-performance because her lead singer turned into a Slanesh demonette and ripped her to shreds.
Oh,
completely tore her up. But
what if she carried on? Imagine what she'd make then.
Oh Christ, it'd be like, that's how Lady Gaga was formed.
Walking out in a meat suit, like. Okay, Ryan, we got next question 15. Top 3 books from the Black Library. However, Twice Dead King series counts as 1 book.
I knew he was going to say that because otherwise it wouldn't. Right, so number 1 is Infinite the Divine. Okay. That's the book with Trazin the Infinite and Orican the Diviner. It's like a sci-fi noir buddy cop adventure.
Yeah, they're bouncing off each other.
Yeah, think of Bill and Ted, but they're enemies and they're robots. It's such a good book. Lots of Necron lore in there, lots of other race lore as well. You get some Gene Stealer lore, some Eldar, quite a bit of Orc. It's really, really good. Twice Dead King series then, if it's counting as 2, if both books count as 1, then that's number 2. Story of an exiled Necron overlord. Deals with like the Flare virus a lot, where that comes from. Really cool series. I think I'd have to give the 3rd one. Probably Gaz. Gaz goes book. Yeah. I just listened to that, finished it like 2 weeks ago on Audible. It's actually pretty good. It's all Makari tells the story. It's an Inquisitor, an Ogren female psyker, which I didn't even know existed.
Rich, you're gonna have to make an Ogren female
A
side.
female Ogren psyker, I want the model. And a Space Wolf Deathwatch Marine.
Oh yeah.
They're interrogating Makari to find out about Gaz, so he tells Gaz's entire story. Really, really well done. Really cool book.
Cool. That's quite a good way to do it. Yeah, I suppose.
Have you read many of the 40k books?
The only one I'd be able to say that it's great, I've read it because it is the only one I read. I don't really read loads of codexes, but
Oh yeah.
books. But Darkness in the Blood of Angels. That's fantastic.
Oh, is it like going into the Blood Rage and stuff like that?
No, it's based on like the Tyranid invasion. Like there's
Oh, okay.
three books. I haven't.
Well, when they first start coming in.
Yeah, it's all about that, like Hive Fleet, and it's the middle book of 3, I believe. Like I say, I'm not 100% on it. Number 16 now, getting near the end.
Nearly there.
This is Ali.
Okay.
If Pharaoh Angel was a character in 40k, what would they be like? What would their dynasty be up to?
He's a Silent King simp. One of the Silent King's most powerful generals. He's basically making his way through the lesser known dynasties at the moment, uniting everyone under the Silent King's banner.
Alright.
Because Imhotep the Stormlord is a defiant little bitch and is running around trying to say the Silent King ain't shit and he should run necrons.
Okay.
And he's actually
His
got...
logo like that big, and everything.
That's what I always think.
He's that basically.
He's actually got more numbers than the Silent King at the moment. He's like brought more necrons.
Oh right,
dynasties
together
to his
like
side.
yeah.
But because he's conquered so many worlds, he's on everyone's radar now. The Eldar are watching him, the Imperium are watching him. Even the Orcs are like, who's that fucking Imhotep kid?
Smack him.
Yeah, he's made himself aware to so many people that someone's going to come along and body him. And then the Silent King will just pick up the pieces from that. But yeah, that's all Pharaoh Angel is. He is the Silent King's right-hand man. Unifying everyone so he can present the entirety of the Necron race back to him and say, we're all unified.
Let's go.
What do you want us to do?
17.
Final question.
Curtis. One of the most serious questions.
Take it very seriously now.
How many monoliths can you fit in a phone box?
How many do we say we could fit in my rectum? Like 7 or 8.
3, wasn't it?
Well, 3. Oh, God,
Three.
yeah. Things have changed since then if I was thinking 8. So if we can
Big
get...
weekend.
You don't see phone boxes around anymore, do you?
No.
So we can't even like measure them. They literally
So
don't
like the
exist.
door squared.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I wish I owned enough monoliths to test this out.
Yeah.
I'd have my century, I'd have my 100 monoliths. we'll go with an even 100. Just to say I'd have a century of monoliths.
Yeah.
And I could do that then.
Beautiful story.
Imagine that on the table.
Be heavy. Question 18. James.
Ah, that's one.
Who's going to win the big revenge match on Saturday with you and George?
Me.
That's a quick answer.
It's gonna fucking happen. So, some of you guys know George. I taught him to play, God, just before 10th edition started.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I had one game of 9th edition with him, and then we jumped into 10th. Did a few intro games with him, and he has swiftly become one of our best players.
He's great.
And he beat me for the first time last week. No, more than that, 2 weeks ago.
Probably, yeah.
Something like that. Beat me recently. So we've got a revenge match this Saturday, which don't know why I'm announcing on a video, which is going to come out after then, but we probably will do a live on it.
Maybe last Saturday then.
Last Saturday, we did a live on it. You should have watched. It was great. So yeah, it's definitely going to be me. And now that I've said that, he's going to win.
Probably, yeah.
Now that I've said it on
Makes
video.
sense.
Yeah. So thanks, Jack.
Happy days. None there, sort of question.
That's all she wrote. That's it for the Q&A video this week, guys. Until next time, thank you, my fellow Pharaons. Have a lovely day.